We all grew up watching The Lion King, a story about courage, love, and destiny. But what if I told you this movie hides one of the darkest truths in literature? Because The Lion King, Disney's most emotional tale, was never an original story. It's actually inspired by Shakespeare's greatest tragedy, Hamlet. In Hamlet, a young prince's father, the king, is murdered by his own brother. That brother takes the throne and marries the queen. Haunted by his father's ghost, the prince begins a journey of revenge, pain, and madness. Now look closely at the Lion King. Mufasa, the noble king, is killed by his brother, Scar. Simba, the prince, runs away, believing it's his fault. And one day, his father's spirit appears in the clouds and whispers, "Remember who you are." Doesn't that sound familiar? Just like Hamlet's father says, "Remember me." Both sons are haunted by their fathers. Both must return to face their past, and both must restore balance to a broken kingdom. Disney turned it into a colorful movie filled with songs and laughter. But beneath all that, The Lion King is a story about guilt, betrayal, and corruption. Simba lives in guilt for years, just like Hamlet, thinking he caused his father's death. Scar's rule destroys the Pride Lands, just like how corruption spreads in Hamlet's Denmark. When Rafiki says, "The past can hurt, but you can either run from it or learn from it," it's not just advice, it's the heart of Hamlet's struggle. Both stories show that running from the truth only deepens the pain. The circle of life isn't just a happy song, it's a symbol of how death and rebirth repeat endlessly. When a king dies, another takes his place. But when greed or hatred rules, the entire kingdom suffers. Scar's green flames, the darkness covering the land, and the hyenas marching in chaos. They all represent the rot of power, the same way Hamlet's kingdom decayed after betrayal. The message is clear. When evil sits on the throne, everything else falls apart. But here's where Disney changed history. In Shakespeare's Hamlet, everyone dies. The prince, the queen, even his friends. It's a story of revenge that ends in blood. But The Lion King gave that darkness a new ending. An ending filled with forgiveness, redemption, and balance. Simba faces his guilt, defeats Scar, and brings light back to the kingdom. It's like Disney took a story about death and turned it into a story about life. So the next time you watch The Lion King, don't just see it as a story of a lion cub. See it for what it really is, a retelling of Hamlet where tragedy found hope. Because behind every childhood memory, there's a hidden truth waiting to be seen. Follow for more hidden truths behind the stories we grew up with.